The minibar in your hotel is sabotaging your fitness goals. And after working with over 100 traveling executives across 20 plus different countries, I've noticed that there's a common pattern among all the hotels that we stay at. If you don't already know who I am, my name is Zach. I'm trained as a biochemist. I've been able to maintain 12 to 15% body fat while traveling across the world, and now I work with traveling executives to help them do the same. Today, you'll get my exact system for turning any corner store into your personal nutrition center and how to stock your hotel fridge for the week in less time than it takes to check in. So to start off, why do hotels fail traveling executives constantly? It's because there aren't a lot of good options to get, especially from a hotel minibar or room service. So what we want to do instead is stack the odds in our favor and focus on controlling the controllables. So in this video, I'm going to go over our corner store stock up method. What does that mean? It means that we want to find the nearest corner store to the hotel and be able to stock up on all the different snacks to load up on and have in the hotel so that for the week, you have exactly what you need on hand and you can set yourself up for success. Before we go into what to actually get from the store, we need to first talk pre-planning. If you have control over where you're staying for work, what I recommend is getting a hotel that's close to a nearby corner store. What this allows you to do is literally walk across the street and hop into that corner store and get exactly what you need. Once you've set that up and you're close by to a corner store, what you actually want to get from there is things that are high in protein, lower in fats and carbs. What this is going to allow you to do is keep yourself satiated so you'll be full for longer periods of time throughout the day, less likely to snack on less helpful things. And secondly, it's going to help you start to change your body composition, because if you're eating a diet that's higher in protein, that's going to help your body build more muscle and lose body fat. The reality is, when you have a long work day, you've been going hard, you've been meeting with clients, you've been taking call after call after call, the last thing that you want to do when you get home from a long night is figure out what to eat. So what we need to do is have a plan that figures all of that stuff out beforehand, before you're exhausted, before you're jet lagged and tired, and it's all already there and you can just grab something really quickly from your hotel fridge. All right, so once you're at the corner store, here's exactly what I want you to get. I want you to get protein shakes, I want you to get protein bars, I want you to get Greek yogurt, I want you to get beef jerky. When you have all of those things on hand, every single one of those things I just laid out is very high in protein and quite low on the fats and carbs. When you have all those things stacked up, once again, you are now controlling the controllables. So in your life, the reality is most things are not under your control completely. You don't have full control over exactly what you're eating throughout the day. You don't have full control over how much time you're going to have to eat. And so if you have these quick grab and go options, you're at least setting yourself up for a relative level of success. When you think about it on a long enough time horizon, when you're controlling those controllables over and over and over, that's going to lead to success and lead to lasting results. The challenge that a lot of people have when they travel is they view it as this all or nothing of like, either I need to be completely perfect or I'm just completely off the rails, when in reality, you want to just focus on controlling what you can control. Maybe you won't be able to control what you have for dinner that night because you're meeting with a bunch of clients, which, by the way, if you need help navigating that, I made another video on that you can watch. I'll link it below this one. But if you don't have control over what you're going to eat, at least if the rest of the day you do have under control and you're eating things like Greek yogurts and protein shakes, protein bars, beef jerky, all these snacks that are higher in protein, you're now setting yourself up for success so that whatever you're presented with at dinner, you at least know that you've gotten close to or even hit your protein goal already going into that. The last thing I want to add here is, what if I don't have time to get to a corner store? Maybe my flight arrived late, or I'm just too exhausted, or it's too far away and I can't actually get there myself. Then the next thing that I want you to use is Doordash or some equivalent app like Uber Eats, right? Build out the grocery list, quickly put on, here are the 5 things that I need, Doordash it, have them deliver it to your hotel room, boom, now you're stacked up without having to spend the extra time to go there yourself. An example of one of my clients who has been phenomenal at doing this is Tony. He is really great at planning ahead and it has clearly paid off, as you can see from his physique on the screen. He also mentioned actually that he went to the doctors and he's had the best, lowest levels of triglycerides, cholesterol. All of his health metrics are the best they've been in 7 years from all of the tactics that he's been implementing over the past 6 months. So the reality is, if you start to do this, yes, it is a little bit inconvenient, but over the long haul, what it does for your health and for your body and for your confidence and the way that you show up is worth it. So with that being said, I hope this was helpful. If you want me and my team to help you actually map all of these things out for your life specifically, you can book a call with us down below. Otherwise, I hope this video was helpful. Smash the thumbs up button if it was to let me know so I can make more videos like this. If you have any questions or anything else I can help with, comment them below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.